Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. Phineas here, and I might be close to winning my very first game in one of these Rome Total War games. Yeah, that made sense. Either way, I've been playing these games for a long time, and I've just been awful. They're so difficult. And if I've read the objectives right, this could be as simple as buying some more ships. I'll show you what I mean. My system decided to lock up 2 minutes before the stream started, so I had to scramble to reboot and get everything going, so I apologize for being a couple minutes late. And the game is just loading right now. Make sure that's working. Okay, that's working. Do. Thank you, Gibbons.
They must be punished! Charge!
I can only imagine how amazing a new Rome game would be. Oh, I'm praying that they make a new Rome game. Yep, at the end of the day, what's it all about? He looks the saddest of all. Okay. So once we get in there, let me give you a quick little rundown of what's going on and why I think I'm close to my very first victory in this game. We will look at the objectives. I have tried playing the nice guy this whole way through, meaning that I paid really close attention to every dialogue box that popped up between myself and every neighbor, like Athens and Sparta, all my closest neighbors to start with. Athens, Sparta, Carthage, the people up north. And I decided I'm not going to go on a conquest. I'm only going to do what is the Senate requires me to do. And I'm only going to do what my friends need me to do. And when my friends are going to war with people, that's the perfect opportunity, without gaining negative reputation for the most part, to go take a lot of territory. So if your friends invite you to a war, you want to be the first one in that war. You want to be the one taking all the land as fast as possible. So everything in red here on this little mini map, and on this big map, everything in red I've taken. Now, the only problem I've had this game is my inability to fully understand my own people in the Senate and the politics in Rome itself. So most of the horrible battles and me losing territories and have been because of my own people seceding and creating civil war. Okay. So I would think that you would have to take everything to win this game, and you don't, or so it seems. Let me show you now what these objectives are. Objectives. Okay. Ultimate objectives. Accomplish one of the following sets of objectives to win the game. All right. Control 90 settlements, either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. Currently, we have 168. Check. Completely control the following 6 provinces, either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. Italia, check. Magna Graecia, check. Aquitania, check. Britannia, check. Africa, Armenia, check. Maintain 180 units in total. Currently, we have 312. Here it is. Maintain 60 naval units. Currently, we only have 30. All I may need is 30 more ships to win a victory. Let's look at this one here. Control 65 settlements. So we got that. Check again. 6 provinces. This says we would still need to take Asia and the Bosphorus. So that is an economic victory. But we would still have to have these territories. Maintain trade relations with 15 factions. We've got 12. Hold at least one of every strategic resource. 9 out of 10. At the end of your turn, have an income of at least 90,000 talents. Totally have done that. Somebody asked me how I cheated my treasury. Look at that, how much money we're making down there, or how much we have. We had a lot more. Because I have so much money now, I've been lowering the tax rate to still be able to afford the army. Maintain 120 units, 312. Okay, so we could still try for an economic victory, a cultural victory. So we've conquered all the territories that we need. We've got that. Hold at least one settlement in 28 provinces in which your culture is dominant. 16. So last night at the end of the game, I really stressed that I don't when they give you an opportunity on how you want to treat the people that you conquer, I've been doing what's called syncretism or inclusion, and I'm not trying to dominate anybody this game. I was trying to be the good guy. So hey, your cultures are cool and our cultures are cool, and it's all about understanding the big picture. But now that everybody's happy and I've given everybody enough time to assimilate, now last night I finally, for the very first time, set it to subjugate. Sounds horrible, and it really kind of is, but you are now telling everybody you're going to suppress their cultures because we want everybody to adopt the Roman way, our technologies, our ways, and assimilate to us. So construct the following building: Colosseum. I don't even know how to do that. Oh, we actually do. We just haven't done it. I'd probably have to knock some things down. But I've never done it. Research all 30. Research 30 of all technologies. We have every technology. We've learned everything. It's been a stellar game for me, other than the Civil Wars. I think I've done everything right except for that. And they also want us to build a pantheon. Oh no, we've got the pantheon. Okay, but let's go back to this one. And that's what we're going to do now. We finally took all of Britannia last night in last night's show. Okay. So we finally got everything up here. And all of this. We just hightailed it up here. Everybody's... I managed to pretty much create world peace. There's been no wars really going on. If there are, I don't really see them. But nobody's fighting with me. Nobody's mad at me. Again, except for my own people. Okay, and that's probably has a lot to do with me choosing syncretism or inclusion. So everybody should be much happier with me doing the subjugate thing now. So we had some fleets last night. There's no mercenaries or no docks around here that we can get more troops. We need 30 more troops to possibly win the victory, military. So I'm bringing them all back down here to Portugal, where we have, where's our nearest port? They're friends. They have a port. I can't recruit there. All right. What about, where is our nearest port? See, with the luxury of being a nice guy, I've managed to not have to have all these military ports. Let's just go ahead and set one up here. Let's knock this down. Okay, we're switching that. So 8 rounds. And again, all these ships are coming down here, so that's really all we have to do. Okay, so what I did learn finally about the politics of this game, and the one thing that you need above all to keep your eye on. Thank you for the folks that finally put out some videos to explain this to a dummy like me. Right here, this one that looks like the little cauldron, the brazier on fire. That number, 55. This number, House of Fabia, -1. House of Julia, 12. Okay, this is loyalty. The brazier on fire is loyalty. If this goes below like 25, they'll secede and start a civil war. House of Fabia is unhappy about something. Okay. You want to build up gravitas for your family, and we were at full a moment ago, peerless, which brings all these extra bonuses with it. But in trying to keep these other families happy by promoting them and having them do things and gain gravitas to make them happy, it takes away our influence. But again, they're happy at the moment, and if they get out of line, there's been nothing I can do at certain times. They just don't like me or what I've done. Their traits conflict with what I'm doing. Anyway, let's try to make House of Fabia a little happier. So one of the easiest ways is to, without promoting them and giving them more influence, this actually gives me gravitas and 2 loyalty for 4 turns. And oh, they're so mad in the -1s that I can't do that. These guys, the House of Julia has been the worst to bring back into line. So we need to seek out a different option. Maybe one of the options with these other characters, that's it, what we want right there. Improve relations and see if we can get that good. We can at least target 1 or 2 members of their family in the House of Fabia. So what this does, improve relations. Improve your relations with a member of another party to advance its loyalty. Target -5 gravitas per turn for 2 turns for me. Right? No, -5 target. +2 loyalty for target party for 3 turns. Well, they're going to be mad about the gravitas, you would think. But really, this is one of the only ways, other than, let's click out and see if there's anything we can do, like marry one of these people, or... These are traits you can pick for each of them, because I'm so close to the end game, I haven't been paying that much attention. I've just been picking them randomly, because that's life. Okay, maybe, I don't know if this is going to help our loyalty. It gives them gravitas. It doesn't help in loyalty, but it makes them happy to get married. So we'll just go back to this guy again and do improve relations with that guy. And what about you? She can flirt. She can do a favor. It doesn't help loyalty at all. Their heir. No. So I'm looking for another. I want to marry these people off. We only have these 4 people left in my family. Look at how many people we've had in this family that they've either killed or I've lost or they've just died of natural causes. Isn't that crazy how long I've been playing this darn game? That's crazy. There we go. There's the top of the family tree. I don't think there's anybody in this family that's part of the original family at all. I think people have been adopted and everything else. Anyway, like I said, we're down to these 4. Okay. Still looking for anybody that can improve relations. He can spread rumors and he can assassinate people. I tried to be a good guy this whole game and not do anything like that either. I don't want to do that. Maybe in another playthrough I'll understand the need to sometimes have to do something as horrible as that. But that's not the kind of character that I want to play. That's not the kind of emperor that I want to be. I don't ever want myself to go down the dark side. So nobody else can do anything at the moment for loyalty with that party, but we should hopefully be out of the negative, so let's check. All right, we have a 1. So now that should actually allow, like, send a gift to work with the family. Good. Okay, so now send a gift. Everybody can send some wine. So those will help for 4 turns, and that puts them up at a 7. Julia's a little low. Let's not worry about that this round. Let's go ahead and just let me show the taxes. See what we can do. Where are our taxes at? Okay, we're only making 4,819, but I got the tax level very low, and it's because I have all these troops at the moment. The army upkeep is very expensive, and I had to just quickly build a bunch of armies and send them up north. So if everybody can chill out, I can drop the number of armies back down to like 160, and then try to like drop the tax level all the way to 0. I don't know if we're gonna make it that far or not, but all right, end the turn. And it says other characters can be, they've leveled up, and do I want to level them up? Nah. I just want to end the turn. So all I can do right now is just pray that none of these other nations pop off, and I might have to do some diplomacy with them until I can get these ships built. Because any conflict at all could cause me to lose one of those required territories. It's not always easy for the Senate to watch over the provincial governors. Some like this man abused the position. What should be done? Punishment. I'm a good emperor. We play by the rules. You're here to be a steward. You're not here to get rich. You know, if you need to make money, find other ways. You know, but you're not going to do it in government. As a result of ruin or neglect, slums have developed in this settlement. Eildon. When you take over a territory, yeah, says we have an agent somewhere. All right, when you take over a territory, especially of another nation, their culture, right? You have to convert some of these buildings or they go into squalor. And so you've got to knock them down. And then you've got to remember on the very next round, you've got to get back and build them or it'll go into squalor again. So that's what I forgot to do. I didn't check those before I ended the turn.
At your command. Advance. Is that all?
So they want to be promoted. The general does. And I like engineering. And I like going with these. The purple one in the middle here, because when they level up, you can level up these and they get 8 campaign movement map, and you can level these up to 3 times sometimes. So that'd give them like a plus. I don't know how much it goes up each time, but you can get crazy campaign movement range by using these as admiral and as a general on the field. So I need to spend next game, if I play again, I need to spend way more time developing their admiral campaign movement as well. If they've been too slow getting around the map, but they're quick, usually out on the field. So again, we have another up arrow here. It's a different set of traits. This is for our diplomat. And we need anything that can help with conversion. Unlocks action convert, increase cultural conversion by 15% in target settlement. So if we end up having to go for the cultural victory, then we're going to need that.
Ready for orders.
All right. See, this one will level up to a second. Enables construction of medium siege, -4 construction cost, local province, +6 armor for all siege units. Excellent. Commoner, 20 wealth from adventuring, -3 upkeep for all land units and the parent army. I like it. This will bring it to -6 upkeep for all land units. Excellent. Check these guys while we're here. Good. Good. Okay, that guy does have that diplomat with him. This army.
Commander. At your command.
So it's good to have your champions, your spies, and your diplomats hanging out with the army, because they each provide a service to the army, and they level up your troops. They can level themselves up while leveling up your troops. The champion by far being the best one, because they're gaining experience, they're training. They're doing a lot of training when you have a champion in the group. And so it's vital that you keep champions in your armies if you're going to be doing a lot of heavy fighting. Anyway, here I want to bring the diplomat back out.
Ready for orders. We hunger for battle.
Okay, well, how do I get him out of here? I just want to disband him. I should want to disband this selection. Oh, I think I just killed him. I was supposed to just move him out. All right, well, we can get a new one here.
I live to serve.
All right, so he's going to have to take a while to gain level, but he can now, on the next round, start helping out, doing administration with this, and as he gains level, he can help them convert faster.
We hunger for battle.
There's a champion. And these guys all need more experience. These guys, he's got trained up pretty good. The general himself wants to upgrade. If we look at these units,
For orders.
they don't have any experience. They're just a ragtag. Same with this group. So let's do this. The double arrow, right?
Ready for battle.
Got to figure out how to get him back out.
I'm with you. Can I aid you further?
All right, so yeah, I clicked wrong. It's the right click. Now let me have him go. They might have 20 units. All right, if they do have 20 units, you need to remove one.
I cannot continue.
And then have your spy join that group.
We hunger for battle. How can I serve Rome?
Maybe on the next round he can move over. All right. Let's check our diplomacy with our major friends. Athens, doing good. Samaria, they've been fluctuating. They're sometimes happy and then they're not. Egypt. These guys, we need to make them happy. That's usually through money.
Welcome here, and speak as you wish, without fear of consequence or danger.
And it's a lot.
I can settle on these terms in the sure knowledge that I have served my...
All right. We can also go back to our family members. And it doesn't matter who. I mean, it could be anybody. And send them out on missions like this, where you go send diplomat. Right? Athens, 117. Bactria, 82. I was looking for Massila, 69. Actually, Egypt's worse off. So we need to send somebody to Egypt. And actually, probably the more influence, the better. 188. All right, let's send her to Massilia. Okay. Send her. Rhodes, dang it. Syracuse. The only dangerous thing about this is, sadly, if they screw up, they can lose their life. And I've lost a lot of family members doing this, even when sending them to friends. They're like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be my friend. All right, so we might lose these lives, but again, we're so close to winning. It's I kind of have to. I want to make everybody happy. Diplomat returned accompanied by a famous scholar. That's good, but we don't need it. Famous bard. I like that. Public order. Scholar. Diplomat betrayed us. in one of our own family, the House of Cornelia. Public Order, Cappadocia. A tribute from Knossos. Golden Tongue. The other faction has offered you an entire settlement. It's behind door number 3, Johnny. We've got Raga. We own Raga now, wherever Raga is at. R-H-A-G-A. Isn't that part of a Clash song? Gotta let that Raga drop? I don't know what the heck they're saying. Spy has either died or gone up in level. He's gone up in level. Gone up in level. Raga is, I would imagine, that it's somewhere here over in the world. Oops. There probably is a way to search and find places, but I haven't figured that out. Let's see. Petra. No. Anything what doesn't look familiar, but I don't know. Hmm. Rock the Casbah. Well, we'll have to find it later. I'm gonna pass along here. Okay, let's go check our 5-2 House of Julia and Fabia. Another thing you can do is under politics is you can just normally, if it'll let you, can't do it this round, secure loyalty. Six, 9.
That course is blocked.
Oh, I was saying at the start, oh man, I'm just praying that they decide to create a new Rome Total War. Now that, I mean, now that we're really getting into like amazing level graphics, right? Amazing computers and amazing level graphics. It's like, please, please, we're finally here. We're finally getting ready to where you can do unbelievable things. Please give us the experience. I am so praying they do that. The next game I'm looking forward to like this, similar to this anyway, Manor Lords. Let's see if they can hire any mercenaries. Nope. Still making their way down here.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Okay, we need 30 units.
We're going to need a bigger fleet. Your orders?
We got 20 there. Seven rounds.
Our courses.
Oh, I had to turn off taxes in a lot of places. Another family seeks to adopt one of your characters. We have to stop it. Our family's too small. Oh, I forgot to go back up there and fix those places after I said, hey, don't do that. Right? So I told you, come up here, fix the town, but then make sure you get back to it in the next round or it'll turn back into a slum. And that's expensive. Or it can be. We wanted to get that guy to hook up with that army. We wanted him to start administrating. Spy. I think we already have a spy down here who's doing a network. Okay, we needed to take this guy.
Rome's champion.
Forgot about this fleet. 16.
Rome needs more ships. Salve. How can I help?
I actually wanted to remove this guy. I mean, he's low enough that it shouldn't matter.
You cannot ask me to do this.
I can't ask you to do that, right? I wanted to disband that unit because I wanted to... There he goes, he's vanished. Get a champion for one of these guys down here if something were to happen over here. Somebody needs they need a champion in one of the armies.
Ready for battle.
18.
I will do anything for Rome.
Look at this. No matter, even with all that, they just dropped to -4 and they just dropped to -10. So by doing promotions, that usually can make him happy. -3, -9. Not enough. Okay. Pay to secure their loyalty. See what I mean? It's hard keeping them happy. What does this do? So I grab it for the initiator. That's from it. Never mind. See, all my towns are happy. It doesn't matter where we do it. See, is Rome in there? Sounds like they're saying placenta. Really strange. They're up to 12. They're up to 6. Promoter and Marrier. $620. $10 and $20. $45 minutes after the hour. Hey, thanks for tuning in on this beautiful Saturday here in Colorado. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, back up here into the UK. So keep an eye on those. Okay. Public order. What about conversion? Yeah. Objectives. Where we have 42 naval units and we need 60. And again, we will win. That's it. Everything's checked off. So in the next couple of rounds, it should be another round, just 1 or 2 rounds. The guy up north is getting the recruits. The guy down south, the 2 guys down south are getting recruits. Oh, somebody died.
All for the glory of Rome.
Objectives. 46 ships. Nineteen and 9. Somebody else died. "50 ships. Five and 18. Eight.
I am Horatius.
Oh no, slaves have escaped their bonds and are now marauding through the countryside. I don't even have a whole lot of slaves. I've tried to avoid having slaves as much as possible. 54 ships. 8, 21, 13. Again, it's so close to the end game. I'm not paying that much attention. I'm hoping. Three, 11. Seven, and he's a 3. He must be promoted already. Of 1924. Should be it. We should have 60. I'm thinking, I'm hoping we would have 60 on this round. At 7 p.m. tonight, prime time, I'm doing Baldur's Gate again. I got my butt handed to me a bunch of times last night. We have to fight one of the main bad guys. One of many. A storyline main guy, pretty much. And we have to take a nether stone from her. And we had multiple attempts last night to try to get that nether stone from her, and had our butts handed to us. I say our, I mean, you know, me and my party. Me, got my butt handed to me and all my characters. So tonight we're gonna try it again. Objectives. 58 chips. I'm not even gonna check anything. I'm just gonna go for it. Yellow Egypt. Aha, Rome and Invicta. Complete a campaign as Rome. And I got 2 accolades for winning. They flashed up on the screen for Steam. And I think this means we've won. Woo. Victory. Pardon. Having a smoke coughing fit. It happens. Victory. All right. Campaign 1. Victory is yours. 270 AD. 247 AD. Character enlisted. Died of natural causes. Died of natural causes. Character enlisted. This is just, what is this? The breakdown of what? Everything? All the last messages? See, right there, 163 AD, Senate secessionists. I'm telling you, I had a bad time, but now again, now I understand it. Now I understand politics. And the next game. What time is it? We have an hour still. I said this could possibly be a short live stream in the description anyway. So maybe we'll start up one, or let's look through the menu. I've never been this far. They have all these other campaigns that you can do and other things you can do, but I've never done them because I've never just beat the thing on the first thing. First campaign. Died of natural cause. See, everybody was dying. Lost all that family. And I don't think I did enough to to marry my people with other family members. I heard you can do that. I really didn't try that mechanic as much, and they said that is absolutely the best way to build up long-term loyalty. Of course, you're all one big family. But how? I think I did it one time in that game, stumbled upon it. But I've got to get it to where I completely understand how to do that. Who to marry to whom. Normally you see that just ring down, that ring in the corner, and I just click on that and I marry them. I just get them married. I've never arranged who's gonna marry who. There are other things I don't understand, like the guy from the House of Julia. He had the big purple wreath, like he was the emperor. And then I had one guy that had like a golden wreath, and the other guy had like a little red wreath, and I don't understand what those mean. I should be the one with the giant purple wreath. So I've got to figure that out. All right, let's look over here. Current date, Empire. Current settlements held 84. Settlements captured 200. Lost 134. Most settlements held 84. Provinces held 40. Most provinces held 40. Edicts 31. Buildings constructed 1,370. Technologies researched, all of them. Holding more resources. We're missing one resource, and I don't know what resource it was. Probably something still from the Far East, like silk or something. I don't know what. Either way, we're missing one resource we couldn't provide for our people. That keeps them happy too. Get to the places where the resources are, set up a port, so you got, getting those resources back to your people. Keeping your people happy. Okay. Unique resources held. And it doesn't say, but it should say 9 out of 10. 73 factions encountered, 29 factions destroyed. Sat trapping established, 7. Gotta get better at that. See, 0. Current wars, most wars, 3. This is wrong. Current allies. We have lots of allies. Current trade agreements, 20. Total income. And again, this would have been a lot higher, but I decided to try to be the super emperor. And I think if I would have gone, like if I can continue campaign, if I continue it for one more round or two. Let's finish getting through this, and then I'll go in. And I want to be the best emperor. I want to drop the taxes to nothing. Because my goal was, if I ran the Republic correctly, if I achieved Roman Republic, I could make the most people happy, and I could provide the best for them and be the best steward. And get us to such prosperity that the commercial activities, as they should be, our commercial activities generate our revenue. Therefore, I don't need your taxes. Right? Everybody's happy in the world. So here, let's do that now. Now let's keep finishing this. Highest income ever. $8,300,000 income from trade. Expenditure on upkeep. Look at how high that is. Lost 264 generals. Zero naval units lost? Really? Wow. 344 battles fought. Battles fought personally. 6. Yeah. On the next one, I mean, I'm learning. I was learning. I was watching videos on strategies. I'm horrible at that at the moment. And I just do. It's better for the computer to do it, for me to have a chance, because I'm so bad at it. But I gotta tell you, I have taken the time to start slowly watching videos on tactics and strategies and why, and what worked and who did what. Understanding the units better, and maybe on the next playthrough, we'll do a lot more of that. Land defeats 8, naval defeats 2. But I thought it said we didn't lose any. We lost, but we didn't lose any units, I guess. Combined defeat 0. Ambush defeats 6. There are ways to have your scout and your people, or like your spy, give you further seeing range where you can see through an ambush. So things like that I didn't concentrate on, which I need to now pay attention to. There's so much to this game. Okay, let's get out of there. So, military victory 1. A spy tells you a politician from a rival party is plotting your assassination, and I get it, I guess. I'm gonna promote him because I just don't care.
I am a virtuous man.
Because I am a virtuous emperor. All right, so what I want to do, right, is
For battle.
want to disband.
Commander. We hunger for battle.
So what I want to do is see if I can get the units down so low that I can drop the taxes.
Ready for battle.
All right. Have those fleets.
It is an honor to serve
Oh,
Rome.
that's just a group of troops.
At your command.
That is impossible. Setting forth for Rome.
Okay.
At your command.
That's sad.
We hunger for battle. Commander? Ready for battle.
There they are.
Ready for orders. At your command. Commander? How can I serve Rome?
Okay, let's find out what our army expenditure is now. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Ready, willing, and able.
What do you wish of me?
My sword is yours. At your command. Commander? Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
My skills are yours.
We hunger for battle.
Foreign troops usually in your army cost more. Sometimes, I think, right? Is that? Or mercenaries can be very expensive. It's not me. Army upkeep 9,000. Tax level 0. -8. They're really mad. See how he's got the purple? Yeah, it says he's the dictator. So if we look at the summary, you know, they're gaining power. We still have an exalted influence. But what to do about him? He doesn't want to be happy, him and his family. That big angry red fist. Suicide. Never seen suicide.
Do anything for Rome.
My wits and words are yours.
At your command.
My skills are yours. Service.
Ready, willing, and able. Willing and able.
Anything for Rome. Ready for orders.
Right, you can swap the generals out. So if this isn't a member of my family, I don't believe it is, then click on him, go to details, right? General details, replace Nia, Babia, Cornelia.
Ready for battle. How can I serve Rome? One, two, three. We hunger for battle. What do you wish of me? Ready for orders. I will do anything for Rome.
Go retire and have a good time. No taxes right at the moment.
We hunger for battle.
There he is. That's the guy himself. That's mad.
To serve Rome. Command.
Okay. So how do you build the Colosseum? Never doing on food. 171. So we can try to move any military barracks outside. Anywhere nearby though. Yeah. Okay, are you still mad? He's at a 2. He likes Easterner. He hates barbarians. Okay. And he's an expansionist. I don't know what this means. Currently protected against. Okay, gotcha. Influence 64%, 316, 15 senators. Baby, the leader's a xenophobe. -2 loyalty for each faction with which you have established diplomatic treaties, up to 10. See, now that's bad because I'm trying to unite things and it's going to be -2 for that, and that's why he keeps dropping. Okay, so in a case like this, you can send them out, I guess, to make them generals and send them out to be destroyed and rid yourself of them that way. I said in this game I wanted to be good and not do that, but it's over. We won. And so I said I had never really done assassination. Now I thought one of them had it, the ability to do that over here. Okay, a political marriage. But we don't have any men that's another thing. Got to keep the family up. Learn how to keep my family alive. So nobody currently has the ability, and I don't know how to make it come and go, but somebody up there a little while ago did have the ability. Maybe they have to be in general mode. Don't know. Okay, political marriage. Can these guys have more than one wife? That's too bad. And I'm not certain if these people are actually in your house. They're hired politicians, I think. And I can't marry anybody over here. How much does he have? 103. Clickety click. Nice, I guess. This is all the people finally arriving home. Invictus, undefeated. The world is yours for the taking. Objective, achieve one of the victory conditions. Bonus objectives completed. 1 of 3. So we can. So we can now go on to try to do these others. So we would have to take the Bosphorus and Asia. Maintain trade relations with 15 factions. In your turn, have an income of at least 90,000. Maintain 120 units. We've got 20 units. Cultural would be nice. Hold at least 1 settlement in 28 provinces which your culture is dominant. Current total 17. Construct a pantheon and a coliseum. That's it. If you keep being nice with people, sometimes again they'll give you territories. Be interesting to see if we can be so nice that they just start handing over territories. I didn't know that you could keep going. I thought that you could shoot for another victory. May have shot myself in the foot, deleting all the troops, but it doesn't matter if it goes sideways. My first victory in Rome Total War, and that's what it was all about. I'm confident that next time playing through, I'll try not to make a lot of the same mistakes. No longer protected. Politician appears content with his new post and has stopped plotting against you for now. There it was. Ah, it was there. He can assassinate. +5 chance of evading an enemy agent. +5 chance to having children. Man, have a kid. But okay, she can also insult. Nice. So it's this guy. Okay. First she'll insult him for being completely counterproductive to everything Rome has tried to become as a republic, and you don't even you don't work with not working with the plan. So she's gonna insult him. You've certainly expanded this character's vocabulary. Now you can also spread rumors about him, entice him, or he's protected. Insufficient cunning. That's too bad. Still got to think about that. There's one cunning for that character. That you want to cultivate cunning and play that way. You got him. Let's hope the new leader of their family. Uh-oh. He hates barbarians and he hates Easterners, so now he has to get taken out. Asta. $21 for -7. Try to improve relations. We hired 3 new ones. Okay, so they do show up on my side. I didn't really understand that mechanic and didn't look into it too much about getting extra politicians. So we're going to be looking for cunning. That'll work.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so how much are we making now? With no taxes, we're making 36,000. That's good. Okay, so now we need to try to open up more trade with other people.
Welcome, friend. Welcome. Come, sit.
We have trade.
Enjoy the pleasures of my home, and let us find accord.
Offer them a payment.
You present honest terms that...
They've been on and off with a Samaria.
Greetings. Well, do not stand there, mute as though with the tongue cut from your head. Speak. I can agree to this, although I do think the wine too insipid to drink and seal the bargain.
They're expansionist, but they're reliable.
Greetings. We are civilized folk, so you may speak as you wish, and we will give you an honest answer. Now we can drink and give thanks to Dionysus for the wine. We have agreement.
All right, I have about 15 minutes left, and we'll pick it up there tomorrow and see if we can, now that I've opened this up, if anybody wants to, now it's up to see who's going to play the bad guy. I've tried being the good guy up to this point. I won the military victory. There are 2 other victories that we can shoot for, but what I'm going to try to do now is I'm giving up all my armies except for 1 little army in Rome, and they're not experienced. And I want to see if friendships hold up or what's gonna collapse. Who's gonna attack first? Who's gonna try to take us? If they will at all. Can I continue this? Have I achieved a good republic? And commerce is paying for everything. So no taxes, and now I can just, try to keep everybody happy. How long can I keep everybody happy? So I'll be pursuing that tomorrow. At the top of the hour, I have to run off and do Baldur's Gate and try to defeat this main bad person named Orin. She's female. Well, I don't know what she is. Could be demon or something. And we need to get a nether stone off of her. And we were unsuccessful last night. Completely. Well, not completely. I mean, we learned a lot.
Fear of consequence or danger.
And I think we know how to win. I think we have the keys to winning, but pulling it
I can settle on... Welcome. The day is already old, and there is much to do. So if you have words, speak them. Gods of Olympus. Enter, friend, and speak. We surely have much to discuss, and perhaps much to agree. Excellent. We are not known as patient people. Therefore, welcome. Speak to the point. I accept. Be welcome, and may Hermes bless your...
I don't see who I don't have trade with.
For I have other business today. I must serve my people. I will listen. I cannot say for how long, for matters of state and a splendid bowl of olives demand.
It did work.
Be welcome, but may Athena strike us all dumb if we speak anything but truth in our deliberations.
Oh damn, it does work.
Be welcome. If I can give you a fair answer, you will have it.
I just blew tons and tons of money. Recruit another dignitary. Okay. This doesn't allow Colosseum or anything like that. Just poopers. That does. Let's see, Pantheon. Pantheon. All right. have to go down the Shrine of Jupiter route. I see. Okay. All right. Well, at least we've taken the right steps now to start some big cultural projects. We're going to get the Colosseum, the Circus Maximus, and the Pantheon, hopefully here in Rome. And since we're going to continue, try to just build up one really good, strong army. Well, I guess we'll just see what happens. We hit save, and I gotta get out of here. Baldur's Gate calls. First victory. All right. So, hopefully same time tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Easter. So, scratch that. Monday. And like I said, coming up next, Baldur's Gate. So,